Hi, Renee Jones here, talking to you about the Beachbody Ultimate Reset. Today was my day one, so just to kind of give you a little recap of how the day went. I had an iPhone, so I planned it all, my water breaks, my supplements, my meals and everything, and I quickly learned that I wasn't giving myself enough time to actually prepare the meals. So that is the one thing that I'm hoping will get better every day. Is it is taking me a lot of time to prepare all the foods, cutting up all the veggies and whatnot. So I think what I need to do is just kind of look at the meals ahead of time and see what ingredients I'm using, say on day one, that I'm going to be using on day three, that I can just double recipes and use it without having to do it again. So that's one thing I'm learning, because the food preparation is taking a long time. The other thing I realized is that I was very close to just using dried, oh my gosh, herbs, and I did not. I was like, okay, fine, I'll go buy them. Buy the fresh herbs. They are wonderful. When I was cutting up today the basil, I've never used fresh basil before. I've always just used the little flakes, and it made a huge difference. I've never cooked with parsley before, and it was parsley and basil and all these other seasonings that were on the salmon, and I don't like salmon, and I loved this salmon. It was really good. It was so good that my 5-year-old daughter ate some too, and she does not eat fish at all, let alone things that have seasonings on them. Let me see what else. Salad was really good. The vinegar, the dressing was easy to make, and it serves 8, so we have a lot left over, which is good. My husband and I are doing it together. So I think what I'm learning is to make as much as you can, or prep as much as you can ahead of time. Read ahead, because if I would not have read ahead, I would not have noticed that it said to marinate the salmon for 1 hour today, and I would have just started preparing and then noticed it. So kind of have to see what's going on and what's coming up. It was helpful to have the alarms to kind of remind me that I need to be drinking this water as well. So I had 64 ounces of water, plus I'm probably going to have another 12 ounces because it's still early. It's 7 o'clock my time right now. I found myself not hungry, but craving snacky stuff. So first it was salty, and now I'm kind of craving sweet stuff. Wasn't able to have any fruit or anything like that today, so tomorrow there's a little bit of that. But what I did notice was that even though I was craving things, I wasn't hungry. So I just started noticing, wow, I snack a lot, and I need to pay attention more to why it is that I snack. I'm not snacking because I'm hungry, but maybe because I'm bored, or it's just something I'm used to doing while I'm working on the computer or reading a book. So the water has definitely helped fill me up a little bit. The Alkanize looks horrible, but it looks worse than it tastes. Now, I'm not saying it tastes delicious, because it does not taste delicious, but it's tolerable. Just shoot down. I had some cold distilled water in the fridge. I think I did 4 ounces. Mixed that puppy up, and I was ready with a chaser of mineralized water. So that helped out a lot, but it wasn't that bad. It just looked horrible. I've been really lucky so far. I haven't had any headaches, but I also think that's because I was never a coffee drinker, and I don't drink soda, so I haven't had that caffeine withdrawal that I think a lot of people get headaches from. So hopefully I'll be good tomorrow as well, because I have read on some blogs that some people's headaches don't kick in until day 2. So all in all, I've had a pretty pleasant day 1. I did do workout a little bit, not a lot of cardio by any means. I just did some leg work, some butt work on the Brazilian butt lift, just some floor work. That was only like 16 minutes. So I'm just going to keep it mild and listen to my body, see what I can and can't do. By no means am I doing insanity or running a marathon. So I want to try and get in some exercise, and I'm not a big yoga person. Maybe I'm going to have to try and get that in there somehow. So anywho, look forward to chatting tomorrow, and bye.